Hi there, my name is Flora and this is Norman, the Hungarian Vizla. And we have had Norman for about a year and a half, and for all of that time Norman has had separation anxiety. We couldn't leave him. He would really get very anxious and distressed if we were to try to leave the house, so we couldn't, even go to the end of the road. So we tried various different training plans, none of which really worked, which actually left us feeling more kind of frustrated at the situation than anything else. And then we started working with Joe about 6 weeks ago, and it's completely transformed the way that Norman feels when he's left, and how able we are to leave him. So for the first few weeks, we worked mainly on relaxing him, and Joe taught us these different techniques and tips for how to relax him if he's feeling quite agitated. And these have worked really nicely. It was nice for us to do them as well, because it's quite relaxing for us to do them with him. It's good for getting a bond with the dog as well. So she taught us all of these relaxation techniques and how to make him sticky to his bed. So he's in his bed at the moment, which we didn't know before, and advised us on the sort of food that might be best for him, and sort of all of the stuff around leaving him we focused on for the first few weeks. And then more recently, we've been doing desensitization with leaving him. So we've very slowly but surely built up to being able to leave him now. Not for a huge amount of time yet, but I'm really confident that we'll get there. And we meet Joe twice a week, and we typically talk about how the week's gone, talk about how the training's gone, and then do a live session where we have one camera on Norman, one camera on the door. We will leave and Joe can watch him and then tell us how it's going, and then create this tailored, bespoke training plan that we then do between meeting Joe. So like I said, when we started, we couldn't leave Norman at all. You couldn't get out the front door. Joe said it was like an electric shock went through him if the front door went, if the front door was closed and we weren't in the room with him. And now he's super confident with it. He's super comfortable. We will get to being able to leave him more consistently. At the moment, we're up to a few minutes, which feels incredible, bearing in mind where we'd started. So yeah, it's been really good so far. We really, really value Joe's experience and patience, and the fact that everything's bespoke. Like I said, nothing else was working for us when we started. We tried different training plans, we'd spent money on it, and it wasn't going anywhere. And we started working with Joe and we're seeing progress, and it's just a massive relief. So we couldn't recommend her highly enough. She's changed how relaxed Norman is, how relaxed we are around Norman, and ultimately we know that we're going to be able to leave him and he's going to feel okay with that and comfortable with that, and we're not just going to be spending our whole time on the phone checking him and watching him to make sure he's okay, because we're confident that he will be all right. So I would really, really recommend Joe, and I'm sure that she will be happy to answer any questions that you've got.